Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Ones Tarot. My name's Carmen, and today we had audio issues, so forgive me. This is partway through a reading, as you can probably tell. I think I still have the link to the first one, so I've put it in the chat. Hopefully that helps. All right, first. All right. Hi, Miss Joanna. How are you doing? So, quick summary in case you don't have time for the first half. We've got somebody who I think is a little bit concerned about a detail coming out from their past, like a long time ago. This is not like, 3 weeks ago something happened, right? There's, I think, potentially like parentage involved or like you were my sister. Sorry, Joe Dirt. And then there's also just like the idea that in general, those DNA tests can kind of surprise us in terms of, hey, guess what? You're related to this person or that person. So I feel like we have a little bit of um, a money hungry, money obsessed kind of masculine energy here who is trying to make up for lost time. Either he's passed away and he's left you something, or he's trying to make up for lost time by investing in something or giving you something in hopes to, I guess, have a greater chance of going to heaven. And then, Miss Joanna, look at which card fell out right as the video started to skip. This is the Tree of Life card. It's the best card in the deck for the Metamuse deck and represents somebody who is going through a pretty significant change in their life, some sort of an ascension. And we have the Three of Pentacles. Oh no, I think I might sneeze. Sorry. Three of Pentacles is kind of telling me that there's something else here that connects you two. You don't like just happen upon each other. There's like purpose behind this, right? Joanna, that's crazy. Yeah, I have never done a reading like this. This is kind of fun, actually. Not that they all aren't, you guys. I have a blast over here. All right, let's get some Lenormand on the matter. This is the Golden Lenormand. So we have number 13, the girl, sometimes representative of innocence, but I think in this situation is more likely a child. So definitely feeling like this is about a family situation. And we have the tree. This is also a reading about somebody's health. We could be dealing with somebody who is ailing and maybe feels like now is the time to, try to make amends in a situation before they pass. If that's the case, then I wish you luck in terms of being able to be there for somebody in their twilight days, if you will. And it looks to me like somebody wants to repair something that they feel like they didn't really do a good job at, whatever that may be. It could be like an older sibling that felt like they left too soon. We have the house. Again, I feel like it's a family affair. And the lily. Yeah, you guys, this is like feeling to me like there is a family member that really kind of tugs on somebody's heartstrings here in terms of, like I could potentially make your life easier. And I think they also want to feel a little bit better for letting you down. I think there is a little bit of, can I deal with this guilt? Because they've been holding on to something for a long time here in terms of not really knowing if they were a bad person because of how they treated you. Queen of Cups and the Devil sideways. So this is a little concerning because I feel like we've got somebody who doesn't necessarily know how to express their love for somebody without being maybe a little bit controlling or a little bit, I don't know, just like difficult, right? Oh, is it? That's such a pretty name. Well, I don't know. I feel like there is an unhealthy side, like a toxic side, and a loving, I'm trying to learn my lessons side. Thank you, Leah. That's very kind of you. And you may be the universe's best shot at getting this person to actually like make an effort and be a better version of themselves. So this might be a bit of a challenge for you, but it's more so one for somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Like they have to prove themselves in some way. Maybe they know that. We have the Magician and the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. This person is not necessarily good at being loyal or considering other people's needs. This is somebody who feels like they've always had to take care of themselves, and therefore other people should probably be good at taking care of themselves as well, right? But we have something here with the book, right? Normally with the Magician, what we have is all of the things, right? The wands, the swords, the cups, the pentacles on the table in front of some magical looking dude. And here we have a black cat, one of my favorite things in the world, and a book. So I really feel like information is king here. There's something in black and white, some sort of piece of information that makes this King of Cups, who's normally pretty cold and maybe aloof, not very social, feel like they have to somehow create a bond or make it known that they wish that they had done better in some situation. Like this is what they feel like they have to take care of before they pass away. For many of the energies that I'm reading, it's like this is what I feel like I have to accomplish before I pass away. So again, my condolences if you lose somebody, but this is somebody who feels like their maybe biggest regret is how they treated you. We have the Ace of Wands, another black cat, and a book. The Star and the Five of Swords. Somebody wants a new beginning and the opportunity to heal something that they feel like they sabotaged or that they let fall apart. They didn't fight for this situation. Whatever the connection was, they didn't have the ability to maintain it for some reason. Seven of Wands, Three of Wands in the reverse. Unexpected protection. Somebody wants to do something to take care of you or make you feel like you have less responsibility in some way. Again, in part to make themselves feel better, but also because they actually genuinely want to help you. The question is, how do you feel about that? Because Page of Wands in general is usually positive information coming in, right? Good news. But it's with the Three of Swords. So it's like somebody's offering you something and you want it, but you don't like the person who's offering it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I don't think I need an analogy in that situation. That's just, it's a weird one. All right, let's get some from the Gypsy Oracle for you. We have conversation. Scholar in the reverse and fortune. Somebody wants to tell you how they made their money. It's an unusual story. It's not because of some, I became a doctor and I made a ton of money. Like, people wouldn't look at this person and assume they're rich, like this would be somebody who, like Warren Buffett's, lived in the same place for like 40 years, right? Despite being super rich. This is somebody who wasn't necessarily flaunting it, even though they were all about accruing a lot of money, and maybe respecting people who knew how to handle their money. I don't think this is somebody who was like out there buying like 33 cars. There is a sense that there is a lot of money just waiting for somebody else. Hi, Jai Sankar. How are you doing? Did I miss Debbie? Hi, Debbie. We have cheerfulness. Falseness in the reverse. And gift. Yeah, this person wants to do something nice for you or give you something, right? Possibly money. And some of you may not be too excited about this connection, but you also feel like a little bit torn here, right? Like, do you have to be somebody's best friend in terms of like, taking this gift? Is that some sort of contract, right? Hi there, Nancy. How are you doing? Voodoo, that's Nancy. I know. It says Mimi. You're forgiven. All right, you guys, let's get a few more from, let's go with the miniature Rider Waite. What else do you have about the tree, please? The King of Cups again. It's like somebody has a fresh set of eyes. They see the world differently. There may have been, for some of you, there may have been somebody here who has experienced like a heart attack or some sort of brush with death that made them change direction, like, I'm not going to spend all of my time, trying to make money anymore. Now I'm going to live my life, and this is how I want to do it. There is a change that happened rapidly in like a moment for somebody here in terms of their health and their perspective. Tell me about the house, please. We have the Four of Cups in the reverse and the Seven of Wands in the reverse. This feels like somebody acknowledging that they have made some money that came at a pretty high expense. This feels like somebody who acknowledges that they maybe lost touch with their family because they were so focused on conquering, setting up new businesses, making the most money, whatever it was. Tell me about the Death card, please. I don't know if you guys can see that as well. Do you see this right here? They're the same card. Whew, yeah. So death And Nine of Cups in the reverse. This is an end to somebody being focused on money or focused on their ego. Somebody had an ego death, a change in terms of their priorities or what they wanted to spend their time doing. It's like then they started to worry about, you know, their legacy. This is like a Scrooge moment, like they had a moment in time where they really had to think about what they're doing, what they're leaving behind, who they are, what people think about them, and they feel like they've pursued the wrong things in life, or they've been kind of like harsh in situations where maybe they shouldn't have been. We have the Seven of Swords in the reverse. Somebody wants to be honest or come clean about a situation where they feel like they didn't choose the right course. Sorry, I totally have cat hair on my face. So we have another one of these. Two of Wands, Two of Wands. Somebody wants to tell you what they really want to do, and what they want to do is reunite or come back after having left. Six of Pentacles in the reverse again. That was the very first card that we had out, and I believe we had it right here as well. And this is on the Ace of Wands, so some sort of new beginning because somebody feels like they need to make this fair after it was unfair. All right, so tell me about this Queen of Swords. Hierophant. Somebody who has a conventional or kind of rigid set of beliefs, who is trying to take a new path. I gotta say, you guys, this feels like somebody who is like a cold-hearted bastard who now feels like they need to not be Scrooge anymore. Empress in the reverse. This is somebody who doesn't really light up the room. This is somebody who sucks all the air out of the room, and nobody feels like they can talk because this person might like chew you out for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't blame you if you're kind of like, oh, that's what you think is going to make up for all of that. Proceed. Like, okay, whatever. Emperor in the reverse, Sun in the reverse. For some of you, this person can do whatever they want. It's not going to solve the problem. And for others of you, this person may need to, in addition to maybe like some gifts, the priority here seems to be more so, let me speak my truth. Do you know what you did? Do you know the consequences of your actions? I want to know if you know what you did or if you're just trying to buy somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you feel bad for? That kind of thing. All right, you guys, apparently I need to go like get all the cat hair off my face. I was cuddling with Hambone. I don't know what you want from me. So I'm going to call it there. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you tomorrow on the readings tomorrow. Bye, guys.